Good morning, YouTube. I just made a video of the Cascades at Glen, Helen. I put the phone down so I could put my glove back on. But it's the sights and the sounds of the Cascade from above the bridge. It's a beautiful sight. Beautiful day of winter here at the park. Thankfully, with the frozen ground, it allows the trails to be drier where there's not as much mud to really tear up the hiking trails right now. So that allows them to be drier or not as prone to getting all rutted up like they normally would or could, because during the winter time the trails just don't dry as well. I'm heading further east or south in the park. I'll be near the pine forest here in a little bit. Probably on the next video. I probably won't get to it on this video. I think that's there's a raptor or an owl center on these grounds too. That might be it right over there. I'm not positive. Yeah, I think that leads right over there to it. Just an absolute joy to be out here in the woods on this beautiful winter day. Definitely, probably, I would consider today a frozen tundra day, but I'm dressed pretty warmly, so I'm pretty good when it comes from that standpoint. And I believe this is honeysuckle. And at this time of year, this would be a really good time of year to get the volunteers out here and really raise a lot of the honeysuckle while it's not growing. Because unfortunately this place and John Bryan are unfortunately loaded with it. I've talked about that, I think, on my last set of videos. I wish that Glen, Helen and John Bryan had better land management practices, but unfortunately they don't. Why? there's a number of issues, but Glen Helen is ran by what people would consider more a bunch of tree huggers than, you know, that sort of thing. So they're not as good at managing their land as Five Rivers Metro Parks. Here we got a patch of honeysuckle, a myrrh honeysuckle, which is an invasive species. It's loaded throughout here with it. If I had a handsaw and it was warmer, I would go to work as far as cutting some of this and getting rid of it for them, but I don't have a handsaw with me, and it's really too cold to be bothered with it today. Even if I did, when I enter John Bryan here in a little bit, late 2014, early 2015, they got rid of, I believe, almost all of their ash trees because of the situation with the emerald ash borer. I think they cut down, I think, around 400 to 700. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how many they've cut from here in Glen Helen, but it was quite an extensive job and effort, as it was, because they were clearly endangering the park and the trails. The emerald ash borer is sadly winning the fight against our ash trees, which of course the most common ash trees here are the white and green ash trees. I'm not sure which one of the two is more common, but they're both common here. You have a little bit more hills here than what you do, I think, in John Bryan outside of the gorge, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, that steps hill in the first video, that can make you a little nervous at this time of year with the snow and a little bit of ice. See, I'm not the only one that's been here, because you see boot prints in the snow. Somebody lost their German Shepherd in John Bryan last night. He got loose as he was chasing a herd of deer. I'm hoping somebody's gonna find him, or if I find him, I'm gonna call the ranger and his owner. Hopefully he's holed up somewhere and he's safe. I'm an animal lover, so hopefully he's safe, but they're pretty smart dogs. So he might have got shelter somewhere. Here's some Osage orange trees, and then the honeysuckle that unfortunately borders it. Yeah, this place is just infested with honeysuckle. It's just on both sides of the trail. It's just absolutely, it's everywhere you look. That bark right there And of course, the size of the plant gives you that indication. Yeah, it is just, this trail right here might be the worst one in the preserve when it comes to that, but I've seen quite a bit of it here before. It's a beautiful area. It certainly is. See the sun over the horizon. Looks like a little opening in a field right over there. Yeah, you can tell there's been some hikers back here since the snow, but I think there was a hike here either on Saturday or Sunday by the Dayton hikers, so probably a lot of their foot and boot prints here, which that's fine. I'm a hiker, they're hikers, so I do belong to that. I don't always participate in the hikes, though. Here's another Osage orange tree on the left. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to see that lady and that couple's German Shepherd. Hopefully, if I do, we can get them found and returned home safely. Gotta watch track of my time because I can't go over 15 minutes on videos right now due to reasons that I'm not gonna address on this particular video, but I believe I'm approaching the pine forest here in a little bit. These trails are unmarked, but there's not really a whole lot of them back here. So you really shouldn't get lost back here because enough hikers, frequent this area. I see one lady out today, and you could tell yesterday there was clearly hikers out here. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one.